Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I got another X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you against Beatrice, and Beatrice has an awesome team. She has a team almost full of UBERS and legendaries, of course. She has the Kyogre, Arceus, Giratina, Ninetales, Darkrai, and Metagross, and it's just so fucking powerful. I don't know why she needs to bring such a powerful team to such a casual battle. I don't know why she gotta scare me like that, but yeah, without further ado, let's just get right onto it. And honestly, it's such a huge team, a powerful team. I have no idea what she's gonna lead off with. She can lead off with almost anything, so I just went for the safe play and just led off with my Breloom, and she does bring out her Metagross, so it's not too good of a matchup for me, since I am fearing that Zen Headbutt, but I'm just gonna go straight for the Spore, and luckily I do outspeed this Metagross, so at least this Metagross is falling asleep, and next turn I'm just gonna hit him up with a Mach Punch to see how much I will do, but as you see that my Breloom is also Life Orb, so I do get that Life Orb damage, unfortunately. So it does a decent amount, as I expected, and the Metagross wakes up this turn, but for some reason he did not go for the Zen Headbutt. He went for the Meteor Mash, maybe to try to get that greedy +1 attack boost, but here I'm just going to go straight for the Spore again. I'm so glad that the Bullet Punch did not come at me today. So he does fall asleep again, and you know, judging from how much that Mach Punch did, I just want to switch out anyways, because like I said, I don't want to take any more Life Orb damage, so I switch into my Pinsir to hopefully just kind of Earthquake it, and the Metagross does wake up this turn and goes for the Zen Headbutt this turn, even though anything would probably kill my Breloom, and my Pinsir does live it. And here I was debating if I should have Mega Evolve or not, because if I didn't Mega Evolve, and if I kill it, maybe I can get that Moxie boost, but instead I just went for the Mega Evolution, and I'm so glad I went for Mega Evolution, because this Metagross used Bullet Punch, and if I had not Mega Evolve, I'm sure I would have not lived that Bullet Punch. So here I go for the Earthquake, and I'm so sure that it'll kill, but no, this Metagross lives with like 1 HP, so hopefully. But luckily I do have the Quick Attack to finish off this Metagross before he lands me with the Bullet Punch, so thank you so much. And that was a huge mouthful of words, but yeah, okay, so now she sends out her next threat. I mean, every fucking Pokemon in her team is a huge threat, and it brings up the Kyogre, a shiny Kyogre, and brings up Drizzle, and I'm expecting like an Ice attack or a Water attack, so I just switch into my Jellicent, which can take both. So this is a Water absorbing Jellicent, so yeah, as her Surf will do absolutely nothing. So I'm in a good position here, and this Kyogre has Sheer Coal. I'm like, holy shit, man, you bring UBERS and you have Sheer Coal, like this is just way too much for me. And her second Sheer Coal does hit, so it's a one-hit KO, and honestly I couldn't do anything about it, so you know, it was just very tragic to see it hit, you know. It only has a 30% chance to hit, but it hit the second time, and this time he went for the Ice Beam on my Jirachi, but it won't do anything, because not only is my Jirachi a Steel type, but it's also especially defensive. So here I went for my Body Slam to get that Paralysis, to hope to get that Paralysis. There's Serene Force Paralysis. I do have a 60% chance to get that Paralysis, but I didn't get it, and she went for the Sheer Coal. I'm like so glad that I did not hit again. If it hit again, I'll just like, I don't know, man, high jump kick my DS. So finally I get my Paralysis up, and did you guys know that Jirachi is now UU in X and Y? It used to be OU back in Gen 5, but now it's UU in Gen 6, which is really surprising because Jirachi is so amazing. It can take so many hits due to its fantastic typing, and because it has Levitate. I mean, it doesn't have Levitate, sorry, it has a Swing Grace. So here I'm just going to use my Para Flinch to get that, to like, shut this Kyogre up. This Kyogre has used Sheer Coal way too many times, and it lives with like 1 HP again. So here I just went for a Body Slam in case she decides to switch out. Luckily she did not, so I am free to just finish off this Kyogre. And another huge threat down. I still have 4 more threads, and here she sends out her Darkrai, and I'm predicting the Dark Board, but let's just double check, and I just go for a Protect to kind of scout what she is going to do, and as I predicted, she does go for a Dark Board, which is very obvious. I mean, I think all Darkrai's carry Dark Boards. It's like the bread and butter for Darkrai. So her second Dark Void will hit, and it's an 80% chance, but you know, it's still hit, so it's fair enough. And I am falling asleep, and judging by the way she plays, I'm not sure if she plays by Sleep Clause or not, so I just decide to stay in. And she has Sucker Punch, which is really strange because I'm pretty sure Darkrai is a special attacker, but yeah, it's nice to see a unique moveset. So here I just went for a Body Slam to see if I can get that Paralysis, and luckily I do. And now that I will outspeed it, but like I said, this Darkrai does have the Sucker Punch. So I'm predicting maybe he'll go for the Dark Void again, so that's why I went for the Iron Head, but he does go for the Sucker Punch, and it nearly takes me out, but luckily I do live it. So I go for my second Iron Head, and it takes him to a pretty low health. So here I am fearing the Sucker Punch, so I mean he has no choice, he's at such low HP. So here I went for the Witch, but you know, strangely she did not go for the Sucker Punch. Maybe it was just to like counter predict me, but it was a very well played there. So good job, Beatrice, and I am falling asleep, but thanks to my leftovers, I do survive this torment. So I do live another day. So I am kind of stuck here. I mean, I have very low HP and I'm asleep, and the wish is up. But I took this opportunity to create that silver lining and just send in my pincer and expecting the Sucker Punch. And I'm so glad she went for the Sucker Punch and not some other move like Dark Pulse or anything. So I get all of my HP back, and now I can freely just attack it because I will outspeed it, and of course I will live that Sucker Punch from this range. And I just went for the X-Scissor to overkill that Dark Ride, but she sends out her Arceus, and it is a decent amount, but it's not enough to do a 2-hit KO, so I do switch out, and I bring in my Jirachi. It kind of fodder it off, and as expected, she does go for the Judgment, and this is a Ice type Arceus, so it's an Ice type Judgment, but of course I have such low HP, so I am going down to that. And next I just send out my Breloom to easily Mach Punch it, but she decides to stay in, which is a really poor misplay there, because let me tell you about Breloom. Breloom is just way too strong. It has that Life Orb, Technician, Mach Punch. She does have the Giratina in the back, but you know, maybe she thought I was gonna go for Spore, so she sends out her Darkrai, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I can outspeed it. Let's just, you know, save my Breloom just in case. So, I'm expecting I mean, she's gonna throw up the Sucker Punch anyway, so I can just have a free switch anyway. So I can just bring in my Rotom and just go for a Volt Switch, and that'll take out this Dark Boy. So it's you know, very safe, clean Volt Switch without anyone getting hurt. So it's all good, and I go back to my party, and here I send out my Nidoqueen, because it has overall very good coverage, because it only has the Giratina and the Ninetales left, which this Nidoqueen can easily take out, because this Nidoqueen is packing the Ice Beam, which is super effective to Giratina. But since Giratina is Giratina, it's like the wall of all UBERS. It's going to live that Ice Beam decently, and she went for the Aura Sphere, picking, maybe it's a misplay, or at this point she may have just given up already, and I went for the Earth Power expecting the Ninetales to come, honestly, but then yeah, she stayed in. I'm just always making all these precautionary, like, over predictions. And here, you know, she went for a Shadow Force, but I didn't really want to take it, even though I could take it pretty well since Nidoqueen is bulky. But I have a Breloom in the back, so you know what? Why not? Since Breloom can't really do much to the Ninetales anyway, so I'll just let the Breloom die. So now I can freshly send out my Nidoqueen and just kill it off with an Ice Beam, but I didn't use Ice Beam. I went for the Sludge Wave in case she went for the Ninetales again, but luckily it was enough to kill this Giratina, since the Sludge Wave is so damn strong and it's Stab. So now she sends out her very last Pokemon, her Shiny Ninetales, which does not have Drought, and it's pretty awesome to see a Ninetales that doesn't have Drought. And she went to the Overheat, but luckily I do evade it, and I go for the Earth Power, which will easily take out this Ninetales. They could probably take out like 9 Ninetales, but yeah. So there you have it, and thank you so much, Beatrice, for bringing such a overly powerful and frightening team. I love seeing legendaries and fighting them, but more so if it's shiny. It's really beautiful to see shiny legendaries. So thank you so much. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys subscribe, you guys can be the very first people to witness my battle. So thanks for watching, guys.